Aloha! This is lesson 329 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. I have already chosen what you will. Father, I thought I wandered from your will, defied it, broke its laws, and interposed a second will more powerful than yours. Yet what I am in truth is but your will, extended and extending. This am I, and this will never change. As you are one, so am I one with you. And this I chose in my creation, where my will became forever one with yours. That choice was made for all eternity. It cannot change and be in opposition to itself. Father, my will is yours, and I am safe, untroubled, and serene in endless joy, because it is your will that it be so. Today we will accept our union with each other and our source. We have no will apart from his, and all of us are one because his will is shared by all of us. Through it, we recognize that we are one. Through it, we find our way at last to God. And that concludes the text. I have already chosen what you will. This is an invitation to remember that the seeming journey back to God is actually a rediscovery of a choice that you already made. The whole imaginary journey. It's so that you can rediscover a choice you already made for eternity. So we're revisiting the illusion of separation here. One of the ego's central claims is that you defied God, that you did establish a separate will. So this is where we're exposing this myth that we could possibly establish a separate will when we already chose upon our creation to be one with God. That can't be changed. The reason you can't oppose God's will is because your true will is his will. Always unified. You're always unified with God in that way. So the choice for your creation was a complete choice. At that moment, the moment of your creation, your will was forever one with God. You made that choice for all eternity. So whatever you experience now is conflict or indecision or anger or fear or anything, all it is forgetfulness. Recognize that's all it is. You want to rediscover that truth about yourself. The whole effort of the ego to interpose a second will, it's just a dream of resistance, and it never really happens. It's just symbolic. You stay the same just as God created you. You remain as God's will in your expression. Totally always remain in God's will.
The separation never happened.
The separation never happened. You can only express God's will. When you are expressing ego will, you're not really expressing it all. You're dreaming. That's different. Not expressing anything. You're dreaming of separation. But your truth is totally untouched by all of your imagined rebellion against God's will. It points to safety and serenity being your natural state. Because your will and God's will are one. You don't know of any threat, any loss, any kind of disturbance. You don't know of these things. You only sent out signals for them to be brought back to you, proven as if they are present. Threat, loss, disturbance only occur in dreams. Peace is never something you have to earn. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to earn anything. It's just a matter of recognizing that peace is a condition already established by what you are. It's a condition of being created. It's already what you are.
Nothing to do with our effort or our behavior.
That's right. And the whole world heals whenever any one of us remembers that all of us, every being, share the same will with God. When we recognize this, it undoes our ways of relating that are unhappy, like conflict, comparison, separation. Seeing that each being shares the same divine will, it's how we keep awareness of our unity in sight. Unity with God and one another. We've already chosen peace. So we just rediscover it, or you can say remember it. So you might start the day out with recognizing that you want to see that you can't be in conflict today. You want to see that your will is one with God's. Let that settle in really, in a really deep and calm way. My will and yours are one. I cannot be in conflict. That's fun.
That's the absolute truth.
Right. Again, the lesson is, I have already chosen what you will.
It's already done.
Yeah. And throughout the day, every hour or whenever needed, whenever you feel torn, let's say, frustrated, upset in any way, fearful, Remind yourself that the choice was already made. You can follow peace now because the choice has already been made for peace. I have already chosen what you will. Okay. And then in the evening, recall when you felt yourself moving into alignment, a sense of ease, cooperation, whether, instead of tension. And recognizing this as remembrance. When this happens for you, notice those moments when you get a sudden feeling of being more in alignment. So you decided for peace. Recognize it, but not as an achievement, as remembrance. So you'll remember that more and more. See, the mind that believes it actually did leave God is imagining a life with this continual series of choices and corrections. This one lesson, ends that struggle. Your will is the same as God's. The choice for God's will was never undone in the first place. All you're doing now is remembering it, reclaiming it. Every time you relax into more peace, and that's what this lesson is meant to do, help you relax into more peace. Every time you do that, you're demonstrating, reaffirming the truth that you already chosen what God wills. That's a complete choice. It doesn't change. So, hooray! So twice today and every hour and whenever it calls to you. I have already chosen what you will. Have a beautiful remembrance. I love you.